Hello, this is Janet16 and welcome to the introduction of my next model railway. Can't wait to get started. I've already made a start in, going back to the old photos and seeing what the railway was like back then. And as you can see on the table in front of you, I got a lot of photos, a lot more to be printed as well, including track plans and everything like that. So you're probably wanting to know where the railway is going to be based. It's going to be based in Cinderford, the Forest of Dean, and just not even a 5-minute drive from my house down to the bottom of Cinderford, Rusbridge. There used to be a station called Rusbridge Halt, and all the photos you can see in front of you are photos from the early 19th century right through to 1965. 1965 being these two here, the big ones, A3 pieces of paper. So the reason I chose Rusbridge, I've gone past that all my life. At the moment, well, back in the early 2000s, they turned it into a bit of a park area, and they put a tanker down there, Bay Wiggins tanker, which I'll show you a picture of, and they also built a bit of a station, nowhere near to what it used to look like. In fact, it's not even facing in the right direction anymore. So it's not going where the station used to be. But anyway, they've done that, and just to bring back some memories, I suppose. And it looks pretty good. I will be in part 2. I will be down there filming, doing a video down there, so you'll get to see the location if you've never been there before. So you may have saw my O-Gauge unboxing review of the O-Gauge pannier tank, the 57XX by Dapol, and I mentioned in the video that I'm going to need at least 3, probably more than that eventually, but it's an expensive hobby. I got 2 at the moment. For those of you on Facebook, you've probably seen the photos. I might do a video on both of them, I'm not too sure yet. I will be doing a video on rolling stock anyway for this line, but pannier tanks are vital. The one here is 4689, and he's going to be renumbered. One of the Dapol ones I got will be renumbered to that one. And then the other is going to be 3775, which I got a picture I need to get printed actually, of the loco with Bay Wiggins tankers, and I got the Bay Wiggins tankers as well, so that's great. At this point now, I have a couple of 16-ton wagons, but for it to work, I'm going to need about 12 at the moment, including some 7-plank wagons as well. Everything will be built to the station from between the end of 1950s to the early 60s. So I don't know if you'll see it, but like this photo here, you have a track here with 2 wagons in. This is a very old picture anyway. In fact, that's what it looked like. So you got a siding, a good shed, the platform edge. This track will be overgrown right up to the good shed and everything. 1 point on the layout, don't need no more. The fiddle yard will be built on a sliding motion, so I won't have to worry about space with points in the fiddle yard. You're probably wondering as well, how big is the layout going to be? 20 foot. 12 foot layout with 4 foot fiddle yard at each end, so 1 fiddle yard at each end. But there will be 4 sections made for the railway, so in all it'd be 24 foot. However, the 4th section of the actual scenic part of the layout will be optional. It won't always be at the shows, just so it gives me a bit of variety. If they can't fit the layout in, well, I can say, well, I can take away this section so it can be a bit smaller, which is a good idea because O-Gauge is big and you need a lot of room for O-Gauge. So that's the plan with that. Baseboards, there'll be videos on all of that, of course. I'm hoping to start building them very soon actually, and I'm going to be completely doing a different approach to building baseboards this time around, so that should be good. So here's the pictures. What I'm going to do is end the video now, leave you with the pictures of what I'm building. I'll put them up in a slideshow after I'm talking, so you can see everything. But really excited, can't wait to get filming down Rusbridge, what's left of it anyway. Can't wait to get filming down there and show you what it's all about. It's going to be, I will warn you now, it's going to be a bit windy and a bit wet, because we haven't, I'll wait until a sunny day probably, as long as we get a sunny day coming up. But yeah, I'll be filming down there. And then obviously that'll be part 2 and we'll go on from there. But yeah, really looking forward to this project. Let me know what you think.